What's up, boys? Today we're going to be trying out a full hurricane build on the heavy gunner this time, as God intended. Maybe. There's not actually that much in the way of synergy for like heavy kinetic and projectile based weapons here. The heavy gunner itself adds mostly the beam weapons from engineer and driller, so it's actually going to be kind of weird with the weapon synergy here. We're definitely going to want the incendiary grenade, since I think that's the only other explosive weapon available. So we'll have to have that to get damage and especially the explosion radius upgrades unlocked, since that's one of my favorite ones for the hurricane. And then other than that, I'm thinking we probably just add in the coil gun to have something to mine rocks for us to allow us to get much higher overall stats. We should be able to get extremely high reload speed with the heavy gunner's large bonus to that, I think 25%, and then you also get some weapon range, so I'm curious if that will actually even work on the hurricane and have a noticeable effect on it, since it kind of just fires at random nearby enemies. Maybe it can lock on further away as they're approaching you, not exactly sure. Piercing. So the Thunderhead actually will be fairly solid here. It'll have both kinetic and heavy shared with the rocket launcher, and we'll be pumping the heavy reload speed whenever that's available. So I guess we'll want to prioritize some fire rates on that when possible to go with all of that. I could try that to help me mine a bit, and then go for some scanners later on. I've actually never even gotten the chance to use that since I've unlocked it. Okay, we got the Hurricane right away, nice. And then if they're close rarity, we will prioritize the Hurricane, since that's the main weapon here. Hurricane. Oh yeah, I think I'll go for the favorite overclock at level 18 on the Hurricane as well. That will debuff our other weapons, but I don't really feel like there's much chance to take the favorite, especially since I pretty much always take the weapon box artifact, which makes it even more painful debuffing an extra weapon at 4 of them instead of 3. But I'm still gonna take the weapon box if I find it. Kinetic is fine. Well, actually with the pickaxe, we don't really have to take a weapon to mine for me now. We could just go mining speed and hope to get some scanners to go with that. What could I take that would be cool here? I guess probably a heavy beam weapon with some nice debuffs. Either the cryo cannon or the sludge pump would be pretty nice. The main thing is I want to avoid projectile weapons, since those won't work on the Hurricane. So the lead storm is out, even though that would be great with the Thunderheads. Let's take some early XP here. Can you mine the loot bugs from further away too? It doesn't look like it. But we'll have to see a bit more throughout the run. Let's go mining speed, since we'll need that for the pickaxe. Ooh, great magnet timing. I still think magnets should at least pull gold to you. Gold's magnetic, right? Let's check the overclock here. I guess that's fine. Decent overall combat stats. I don't know if nitro's magnetic or not, but I'm pretty sure gold is. Decent movement speed to help with the heavy gunner penalty. Then let's go get that magnet on the way out.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
You want some more?
Big paint job, that's fine.
Doesn't hit harder, but looks faster.
So, I don't think we want any of those. Sledge pump works, quill gun, I think we can skip that now. We could have also used that for mining, but I think the double debuffs you can get on that are pretty nice. I think we will take a paint job early on to push the overclocks here. And then I think we'll go first. It starts with 9 by default, so that's a 33% increase. That should be higher damage. And I think it'll combo nicely with the favorites as well. Heavy reload is fine. Luck. Big piercing. Nah, hurricane. Here we'll go level in the sludge pump. Probably go hurricane, it's fine. Decent crit damage. More early XP. The fun thing with the clip size on the hurricane though is that the level 18 that gives you 100% more rockets is actually multiplicative with that now. So you can go up to 12 and then double that at 24, but we're going favorite this time. Hurricane, heavy reloads. Fine with the potency there for the debuffs. Another one. Those are all okay, but not really exciting. Hold a bit of cold. I guess that's fun. And then here we'll grab the clip size. Bit of movement speed. So this combo will actually let us go for extremely high single target damage. I think those are the best two for that. There's also the 50% explosion radius that's pretty fun, but might not help with single targets. But if there's a lot of enemies around, then it still might. Just because you could land hits more often. Cryo does work. What was the other one? Oh yeah, incendiary. Oh crap, we have one reroll. Okay, thank God. I guess the bad thing is we'll have the lasting tag between that and the sludge pump. But I think that's the only downside. And it probably would have been hard to avoid that anyways. Both the Firefly and the coil gun would have also had that.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Feel much better now. Alien, go!
Alright, so we need to get some scanners now for the pickaxe.
See that coming, sucker?
Nope. Nah, although they're good. Okay, gold scanner, nice. That will allow us to get more mining speed and explosion radius. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And also reload speed for heavy weapons. I guess it is pretty nice you don't have to move around as much to get the optimal positioning on those. But also you could just get like a high explosive grenade or a cryo grenade on the demolitionist and just blow everything up anyways. Hurricane. Kind of cool you can mine that entire vein at one time. My damage is pretty random right now, so it might be kind of hard to kill a hoarder. well, my damage will always be random, but later on it'll just be so high it won't really matter once we scale up the hurricane enough. Luck. Okay, possible hot take, but the hurricane should be able to get +1 rockets as a legendary, right? It wouldn't be that OP since it starts with 9 anyways. And it would be fun. I'll take a level here, I suppose. Bit of nitro to go with our gold. See, I did 2 rerolls, so there might be a little bit more. I'm not sure on that.
The threat level just went up.
You're cute, but you're dead. Shoot it in the face!
I guess a few loot bugs is a little bit more.
There are too many to count. Get it done,
Hurricane,
Reidan.
yup.
Bring the fire!
The magnet in the bottom left we'll try to get. I guess 1 loot bug probably doesn't matter too much. Oh, there we go.
Let's show them some pain!
Threat level increasing.
Eat blood!
Hurricane.
I'll take it!
You need to move it. The bugs are evolving.
I think that's fine. But also more reload for the hurricane. We can get heavy for that. I'll go lifetime here.
Extra kick in it. Bring the fight!
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving.
I hope we still have time for that because that guy kind of pushed me into a pretty bad spot for it. That's kind of junk. Those aren't great. I guess we'll go there, and then potency is fantastic with that. Hurricane, decent crit damage. Block there. We'll get the fire rate for that, I think, to go with all the reload. Hurricane, level 18. And there's our favorites, big damage and explosion radius. Wait, 100% clip size is probably about the same damage as that with no downside. That is kind of weird. I guess we'll do it anyways since I said so. Mining speeds. Hurricane. It's probably a bit better.
To try this out.
I'll go XP here with the magnets, decent damage. Hurricane.
Work harder.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it. Stage 2 completed.
Yeah, I feel like the only reason you would actually take that favorite over 100% clip size is just getting the absolute maximum explosion radius possible.
I'll take this. Surely
Which
next time will be
I do
better.
want from upgrades, but I'm not exactly like giving up a ton of stuff for it. Big
Gonna
paint
paint
job,
my nails
movement,
some maggots.
paint
Points
job
for
there,
style. What else we got?
hurricane,
Yes,
some mining speed.
please. Give me that. Let me
We should
try
probably take a
again.
few more of the gold upgrades.
More options.
Luck, XP,
You don't
mining.
see these every day.
Please save a paint job for that as well.
You know the drill, miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
When the damn box starts feeling unsteadily, you know it's time to quit.
detected. Buggerman, get ready. Objective completed. Excellent job.
So I guess it simply extends the radius of your mining only as you're mining, since you'll actually stop on the stuff that's far away once you clear out everything close to you.
I needed that.
Explosive damage is fine. Then we have a few rerolls available to look for another scanner here.
Resupply for you, miner.
Weapon box, I gotta take it. PGL, that could actually be decent here.
A swarm's heading your way.
I don't think it has anything bad. If I had gotten it earlier, we actually could have skipped the incendiary, and that actually would have been really good.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I kinda like the pickaxe extender. It does eat up an artifact slot at the most impactful point though. Pretty early on when you'd ideally already be getting scanners to start generating resources though. Definitely some downsides to it, but it is pretty fun, I will say here. Lucky.
Threat level increasing. Can't hang around forever, miner. These bugs aren't your friend.
I feel vitalized.
Heavy reloads.
Meet your maker, Craig.
Potency or heavy reload? Reload it is.
The threat level just went up.
Let's show them some
All
fire.
tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Nice
I'm gonna
potency.
do something epic. This.
I'll take a reload level there.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
You shouldn't eat precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you on your return.
I always
Paint
waste my
job,
money
let's
on
go. +1
Overclock
beams for
time,
more
baby.
debuffing. Potency's fine there. We're pretty light on nitra though, so probably look for some fun hurricane stuff instead, like that.
I'm a better
Do I want to
dwarf
say
than
that?
yesterday.
I don't think so with how limited we are on nitra.
Perfect dwarf.
It's a great upgrade, but we'll be at 5. No, I'll be going with the electric thing, so we'll be at 2. So 50% increase actually is very significant. I guess we'll lock that.
Let me try again.
Reloads.
Yeah, show me more.
Movement, heavy
Oh,
reloads.
yeah.
Then we'll probably just save the rest for later.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
And hopefully get a nitro scanner at some point so it's easier to keep our resources even.
God damn it, there's a pebble in my field. There is gold. You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Okay, that one seems like it might have worked on the loot bugs.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Say hello to my little friend. Never felt better.
Hurricane.
I'm growing stronger. One down. Took out a loot bug.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Die, prick.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner. A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Pay for all.
Fly pod cleared. Impact imminent.
Nice.
Coupons is pretty nice to go with scanners at least. I think I will grab that.
Now this is a rare treat. That will teach you. Really
Alright,
much better.
that red sugar might not have been worth it. I think paint job over
I
damage.
always waste my money on cosmetics. Oh. Yeah. Think you can kill me? Well, think again. You want some more?
Get it done, miner.
We'll actually get a crate off of him this time.
Stage finished. The drop pod is
I
prepped
guess
and
take
ready.
the level
Get
here.
on it before it leaves.
Bit of extra gold.
Well done. You got them
I
all.
don't think I have time for the magnet here, actually. It'd be pretty close, but I don't think I'm gonna risk that one.
Move it.
Oh, I did mean to grab it on the way out.
Excellent work, miner. Stage complete. Onwards to stage
Luck, beams, hurricane. I think I'm gonna do a few rerolls before taking that. Like that is good. Explosion radius, some HP, crits, some decent survivability, luck. We'll lock a big hurricane upgrade,
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
crit chance, and then probably just keep the rest.
Only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy its cocoons. Kill them all, miner. Objective completed. Excellent job.
Hurricane.
I'm gonna kill you all.
That's actually kind of cool you can mine that much of the quest stuff, even though I'm already done with it.
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone. Scanner shows clear. Supply pod inbound.
Ooh, nitro scanner. Still enough time to get some decent value out of that. Big hurricane, absolutely.
Loot box looted. Break the fire.
Oh, the boss is probably vulnerable here and the rockets will probably break him out too. Oops. They might not actually. A little bit of extra mining time.
Feeling much better. My spear. What is this abomination?
I don't think so. Probably just grab a level here.
Follow this. Let's clear them out.
That's fine, it's not the greatest. I think we can go ahead and grab the burning plus shocking. Have the ultimate damage debuffing heavy weapon here with both the crit chance and the damage amplify.
Wiped out. Good work, team. Objective completed.
Reload into an overclock, even more explosion radius, or kinetic. I don't think that scales with anything though. We have 1, 2 other explosive kinetics. I guess so.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
You ugly son of a bitch.
Decent kinetic there, hurricane.
Lock it in.
Probably a big kinetic there.
This.
Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. Taking a deeper, Miner. Stage 6 coming up next.
I'm a new dwarf.
Hurricane, some
Gotta have
pickup,
it.
reload.
This works.
Just a lot of gold stuff, I suppose. I don't think so.
Gonna roll the dice on this one. This is my pick. I want another go.
Luck, and then we'll save some gold for the
What
rerolls
else we
here.
got?
Mining
I could
definitely,
use-
don't really
what
need the
else?
other stuff. Paint job
Gonna
is
paint my
good.
nails to match it. Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Paint job. And then I guess I'll take a
Gimme,
cheap
gimme,
level
gimme.
for that.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, Miner.
I'll never get used to this.
Well done, you got them all. A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
You're cute. Think you could kill me? Well, think again. Say hello to my little friend.
Supply pod prepped. Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
Feel much better now.
There we go. Prepare for impact.
Clover for better rerolling? I think that's pretty good.
This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Shoot to kill.
Even
I
more luck.
want it.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Ooh, explosion radius or golds. I think with the coupons and the clover, we kind of maximize the value out of that, so maybe we can do better in the shop.
Do something epic with this.
Crits.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Big damage for that, and a big reload to finish it off, sure.
Legendary upgrade.
And we'll go with the big fire rate to combo with the heavy reload speed we're stacking for the hurricane.
Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. Stage 7 is next. Keep it together.
You slippery shit.
Hurricane, big heavy reloads.
I want another go.
Heavy,
I'll take this one.
probably pass on XP now.
I've been dreaming
Hurricane,
of surely next time will be better.
don't really care. Crit's
This works.
fine.
I'm feeling
Heavy
lucky.
reloads.
Nothing for me here.
Pick up mining
Try again.
speed, some
I can use
movement.
this. Next.
Heavy reload mining. We're not really finding great stuff to level those with.
Dibs.
You know the drill, Miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
It'll be easier than the last time. Deep Rock hot.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Shoot it in the face.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Dark history. Never felt better. I'm not scared of you.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Have a look. Just what the doctor ordered.
We got supplies ready
Think
for
you
you.
can kill me?
Clear the landing
Won't
zone
think
of
again.
obstacles, please.
Die, creep.
Big hurricane.
In horses.
We got a supply pod launch. Stand clear of the impact zone.
Multi-tool. Yup.
I'm a new dwarf. See you in hell. Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
And I think we can't even avoid getting red crates now.
All tasks complete. Stage finished.
Decent
The drop
nitro.
pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
You ugly son of a bitch. See you in hell. I'm gonna
Good
go
crit chance.
Gotta move on, Miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. We're going deeper. Stage 8 is next.
Mining, pick
Smart
up.
pick. Let me try again.
Oh yeah, we do need to spend that a bit more.
I've been
Level
dreaming
for
of
that.
something like this.
Level for that.
Next.
Paint
Doesn't
job
get
is
harder, but
nice.
looks
Get the
fancy.
triple
This is
there.
gonna change everything.
I guess
This
so.
works.
Potency's
Don't mind
decent
if I do.
there.
Gonna roll the dice on
Hurricane,
this one.
heavy reload, plus
I
1
can use
beams.
this. Let me try again.
Luck. I guess a
I've
reload
been dreaming
there.
of
I think
something
we're okay on
like this.
pickup
Nope.
since I have to
Try
manually
again.
mine everything
This will help me
anyways.
work
We'll
harder.
go explosion
Put a
radius
bit of
there,
extra kick in
movement.
it.
And
Surely
one more
next
reroll
time will be better.
hurricane.
Gotta have it.
Bubbles on the incendiary.
That's work to be done. Have an Adam miner.
So the multi-tool we're at a 0.38 reload on the hurricane. Only 12 clip size with that one. Not a ton of explosion radius yet either. Although the clover should make that a bit easier since it only appears at blue and purple. Should be a lot more common now.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Decent hurricane, sure.
I'm gonna go with this. You're cute. You're dead. Loot bug down.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
We got it. Huzzah!
Heavy reload or nitra? Probably not.
Oh, this is it. Yeah. Sorry,
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing zone.
shoot to kill. Boom, baby.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Points on it.
That's a lot of explosions.
Son of a bitch. One down.
Supply pod launched. Impact imminent.
More luck or a paint job? More luck it is. We have 3 rerolls. Let's see if we get anything fun here. Energy bars for insane damage. I think that's fine.
I've been dreaming of something like this.
Should probably grab a bit more HP in the shop now, but we'll absolutely delete elites and the boss now.
I killed the loot bug, and I'm not hello and good. Come and get me, you disgusting bug.
Objective completed.
Beat your maker, Crane. You ugly son of
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod
We're
has
probably
arrived.
okay on
Get
mining
there
speed.
now.
I'll take some
We'll
gold
not
here.
without
It's
you.
gonna change my life.
Although I also might buy more in the shop. Take a level
I'm raring
with
to
that.
try this out. Made for all right. Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Station 9 is next. Keep it together.
Potency, some levels.
Nope. Try
Big
again.
heavy
It's
level.
a little extra special. Show me more.
Heavy. Pass on that mining
I'll take
speed.
this one. Show me more.
Luck, explosive
Legendary.
damage. Where are the hurricane
I knew
upgrades?
today was gonna be. What else we got? Now this is
Cheapish
a
level
rare
there.
treat.
Finally some explosion radius.
Gonna roll the dice on this.
Have I
one.
seen a single hurricane upgrade
More
here?
options?
I don't think I have. Kind of feel like you're scamming me right now.
I want it.
This is a
Really
simple
much
mining
better.
mission. Get it done, miner. tree. We got a swarm incoming. Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner. Prepare for impact.
Divers is okay. I guess it's fine.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Bloody hell, you're hot.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Paint job to finish that off, and it's definitely not that, so akimbo it is.
Favorite type of clock. That's all you got, just liberation.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Knock down. One down.
We can finish that off. Nice potency. We can probably get one for that and take the big debuffing power there.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Ooh, explosion radius.
Now we're talking.
Another one? I think I will.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
I'm gonna be the
Hurricane.
best survivor.
Yeah, I guess that's cheaper to finish it.
Brand new gun now.
Kinda hard to do that. I'm pretty squishy right
Clocking
now.
it to 11. Let's shake it up.
Reload, help fit with
Legendary.
that
It's my luck.
hurricane.
I want another go.
Probably not for the final level.
It's calling to me.
Good HP,
Gonna roll the
hurricane,
dice on this one.
explosion radius.
What else?
Those are pretty bad. I don't think so.
What else? What else we got?
We got up to 244 luck, but it's kinda junk. I guess we can hold a bit and see if I can go for
The dreadnought
pickled
will
nitro or
emerge when you
something,
destroy
nitro
the
powder,
ruins. And watch out for elites. Keep your cool.
maybe
You'll
holy
make it
bait,
out just
and then get us some decent blue artifacts like the nitro powder off of that would be cool.
Sorry. Your own fault for being full of go back to hell. The time is up, great. You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you
Aw, they're gonna die! No! We couldn't see the last artifacts.
Immediate dreadnought. Good work.
Stupid
Supply
dreadnoughts.
Raiders satisfied.
Turbo Encabulator would have had crazy reload speed and damage here, but those weaklings are unfortunately already dead. Looks like the rockets are doing over 10,000 each. And there's an insane amount of them. So 278% global damage, 236% reload speed, plus a bunch for heavy weapons, 82, 338 crits, 124 luck, plus whatever the clover would give for rerolls. Actually, kind of liked the pickaxe extender there, kind of cool. 10 stages instead of 5, minus 10% mining speed. Interesting text there. So Hurricane, we went for the favorite, although I can't imagine the 100% clip size isn't better than that even when you're focusing it this heavily. That's a pretty hefty downside, and the stats are pretty close value-wise anyways. I feel like that needs a bit of a buff to be worth it here. The only reason you would really take that is if you're trying to get the absolute highest explosion rate as possible, I suppose. 0.21 reload time with a 12 clip size. So almost 60 rockets a second from that. 779%, not bad. Really just debuffing there. +1 beams and some extra shocking there. Then these are really just for the encabulator if I found it. But the stupid dreadnoughts are too weak to really get the value. Oh god, the lag there.
Job well done, miner.
132 million damage. We had about 4.3 million acid dots there. About 6 million fire dot across those two. And 1.3 million acid dot, or electrical dot on the sledge pump from the final overclock. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.